Welcome to our group presentation. Our topic is Chapter 11, Motivating and Rewarding Employees. In this presentation, we will explore the importance of employee motivation in achieving better performance, job satisfaction, and reducing turnover rate. We will also discuss critical strategies for rewarding employees effectively. We are tutorial to Grade 3, and our team members are Chu Zhaoming, Su Hang, Ankif, Chu Zhaoming, Su Youya, and Patricia Azra. Let's dive into fascinating world of motivating and rewarding employees.
So let's begin with the first question, Chapter 11, Question 1. Most of us have to work for a living, and a job is a central part of our life. So why do managers have to worry so much about employee motivation issue? Managers have to worry so much about employee motivation issue has to do with the performance of the organization. Employees with good motivation result in better performance on their work. Better performance result in more efficient work from the employees in the organization. When employees are engaged and fully focused on their tasks, they are more likely to put in more effort and exceed the organization performance standard. On the other hand, those who are demotivated will be less productive and most likely try to avoid their responsibility. For example, based on Herzberg two-factor theory, motivators such as meaningful work, recognition, and opportunities for growth will encourage employees to work at their best potential. When employees are engaged in work that is challenging, rewarding, and aligned with their own value, they are more likely to be more productive. As second point is turnover rates of the company. Employee motivation is important for achieving job satisfaction. When employees lack motivation, they tend to seek for new job opportunities, resulting in the increasement of turnover rates. This leads to unnecessary hiring costs such as training for new hires and instability among the group. Keeping motivated and satisfied employee lower turnover rate and promotes a more experienced and unified workforce in the organization. For example, based on Herzberg two-factor theory, the company who didn't prioritize the hygiene factor such as salary, fair administration, and workplace comfort will most likely cause employees to feel dissatisfied and leave. Although the hygiene factors are met, it still can cause a turnover of an employee as it may still lack motivation. For instance, an employee may stay in a job that provides a good salary but may leave if they feel unappreciated by the company itself.
In this page, I'd like to talk about the motivation and the three key elements: direction, intensity, and the steady commitment. Motivation is a powerful force that drives us to take action, achieve our goals, and manage our daily responsibilities. It influences not only what we do, but also how much effort we put into and how constantly we plow it. Firstly, let's we talk about the direction. Direction refers to where we focus our energy and resource. It's about choosing a specific goal or task while setting aside other possibles. For example, when we decide to study for an exam instead of the going out with friends, your motivation has provided a clear direction to your actions. Next is intensity. Intensity measures how much effort we invest in plotting our goals. A higher intensity means we act with gather urgency, push through challenges, and remain focused on achieving success. For example, a motivated athlete train harder even in difficult competitions because they committed to win. Finally, there are steady commitment, also known as preference. This reflects our ability to stay constant. It ensures that we don't give up when things get through. Imagine students who fail a test but continue to study and improve in next one. So they can power of persistence in action. In summary, motivation is what keeps us motivating forward. It directs our actions, determines the level of effort we put in, and steadies us through challenges. Together, these three elements, direction, intensity, and a steady commitment. And it can shape how we approach our goals and succeed in life.
Chapter 11, Question 11.3, Lower Order and Higher Order Needs in Maslow Needs Hierarchy. For the first in lower order, we have physiological needs. These are the basic needs of air, water, food, clothing, and shelter. In other words, physiological needs are the needs for basic amenities of life. The second one in lower order, we have safety nets. Safety nets include physical, environmental, and emotional safety and protection. For instance, job security, financial security, protection from animals, family security, health security, etc. We move on to higher order. First, we have social needs. Social needs include the need for love, affection, care, belongingness, and friendship. The second one in higher order is esteem needs. Esteem needs are of two types. First, internal esteem needs, such as self-respect, confidence, competence, achievement, and freedom. The second one is external esteem needs, such as recognition, power, status, attention, and admiration. The last one is self-actualization need. These include the urge to become what you are capable of becoming, or what you have the potential to become. It includes the need of growth and self-contentment.
Money plays a critical role in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, serving different purposes across various levels of human motivation. At the physiological level, money is essential for basic survival needs like food, water, shelter, and clothing. As individuals progress to the safety level, money provides security, including healthcare, housing stability, and protection from economic uncertainty. Moving up the hierarchy, money transitions from a survival necessity to a tool for enabling self-actualization, such as funding education, personal development, and pursuing passions. In Herzberg's two-factor theory, money is classified as a hygiene factor with a unique motivational dynamic. Insufficient compensation can cause significant demotivation, but simply increasing pay will not create long-term motivation. While money prevents dissatisfaction, motivational factors like achievement, recognition, and personal growth are considered more important for true job satisfaction. Equity theory places money at the center of perceived fairness in the workplace. Employees continuously compare their inputs, such as effort, skills, and experience, to their outputs like pay and rewards. They also benchmark their input-output ratio against their peers. When an employee perceives their compensation as unfair, it can lead to reduced motivation, decrease job satisfaction, and potentially trigger a desire to leave the organization. Expectancy theory views money as a crucial motivational tool that links performance to outcomes. Employees are motivated when they believe their efforts will lead to good performance, that good performance will result in rewards, and that these rewards hold personal value. The perceived importance of monetary reward varies significantly between individuals. For individuals with a high need for achievement, money plays a nuanced and complex role. These individuals are not primarily motivated by money itself, but rather by achievement and challenge. Monetary rewards are viewed as a scorecard of personal achievement. Those with high NAC, also known as need for achievement, prefer performance-based compensation, rewards that reflect personal success and opportunities for growth and challenging assignments. For them, money is appreciated as a recognition of performance and skill, rather than the primary motivation.
From now, I will do chapter 11, question 5, with a question of what are some of the possible consequences of employees perceiving an inequality between their inputs and outcomes and those of others. Equity is essential for keeping employees satisfied and productive in work settings. Equity theory suggests that workers evaluate fairness by looking at their inputs to outcomes ratio alongside their colleagues. When employees notice unfairness in this balance, it can result in various mental and behavioral effects that influence personal and company performance. These are key consequences of perceived inequality. First of all is decreased motivation and productivity. Perceived inequality can make employees feel unappreciated or discouraged, resulting in less motivation. Consequently, Employees may input in less efforts to match their work with the perceived result they are getting, which can decrease overall productivity. The second is increased turnover rates. Dissatisfied workers are more inclined to quit their jobs to look for work in companies they see as fairer. High turnover rates not only disturb workflows but also lead to substantial expenses linked to hiring and training. The last one is strain on workplace relationships. Inequities can cause stress and anger among coworkers, especially if workers believe that some are treated better than others. These disagreements can harm cooperation and teamwork, lowering overall group unity.
National minimum wage and the national living wage for workers over 25 have been introduced. These are to help workers to maintain their basic standard of living. The Living Wage Foundation also aims to persuade organizations and employers to pay their workers above the minimum. Pernell Hagley claimed that the increased motivation and reduced staff over as a result of paycheck increment would help with the company's growth plan. IKEA UK's employees also recognize the move that allows them to ease their life, especially in financial aspects. They see the difference when it comes to applying for the bank loan. Chelsea FC has become the trailblazer to uphold this policy with the London's mayor's support, because the chairman believes that it shows a commitment to reward staff's hard work and dedication fairly. Oxfam also believes that being able to work and earn a decent wage is the fundamental to overcome poverty. Nestle, at the same time, identified the commercial benefit as a principal partner of the Living Wage Foundation, as this will help them to influence the industry and impact the wider community positively. All in all, the research has proven that this move has been a success.
And moving on to the discussion questions, does this support the myth at the beginning of the chapter? And yes, the case directly supports the explanation for why companies are willing to pay more than the legal minimum wage. The research shows multiple compelling reasons, including improved employee motivation, reduced staff turnover, enhanced organizational reputation, and a genuine belief in supporting workers' basic living standards. Companies like IKEA, Chelsea Football Club, and Nestle see paying a living wage as a strategic decision that benefits both the employees and the organization. Now, the next question: Do you think the reported increase in motivation has to do with something apart from just the extra money? And this also is positive. Yes, the increased motivation likely stems from more than just additional wages. The case suggests that paying a living wage makes employees feel valued and respected. When workers can afford basic needs like mortgages and bills, they experience reduced financial stress. This can lead to increased job satisfaction, feeling appreciated by their employer, and a sense of dignity, which goes beyond mere monetary compensation.
In this part, let's we consider an important question. Would the benefit to an organization remain the same if the middle or high wage rate were increasing of focusing on lower wage workers? Research indicates that the benefit might differ. A living wage especially targets workers at the lower end of the pay scale, those who often struggle to cover basic living costs. By addressing these needs, business can achieve significant positive outcomes. Take for example, study revenue the 57% of the business reported increasing employee commitment after implementing a living wage. When workers feel their basic needs are met, they are more motivated and engaged in their roles. Additionally, 86% of business believe their reputation improved. Supporting low-wage workers sends a wrong message of fairness and social responsibilities, which can enhance public some patient and attract socially serious customers, which can enhance public perception and attract socially conscious customers. These benefits appear to be closely tied to the specific arts and reduce income inequality and supporting the most vulnerable employees. If wage increasing were applied to middle or high earners, the impact might not be profound. Middle income workers are typically less likely to face financial insurance. So, the improvement in commitment and reputation might not be as significant. In summary, focusing on living wage for lower wage workers addressing a critical need, delivering unique and meaningful benefit to both employees and organizations. This highlights the importance of tailoring compensation strategies to where they are the most impactful.
11. Question 14. Do you see any long-term issues with this increase in wage levels? The minimum wage implemented by the government will increase the supply of labor, while simultaneously decrease the demand for it, resulting in a surplus. The surplus indicates that some of the workers may face unemployment, exacerbating the poverty gap. Training and career planning campaigns have to be provided by the government to help these unemployed workers develop new skills and find alternative employment opportunities. This may have incurred extra expenses to the government, and the policy should be made on the basis that it brings more benefits than cost. The wage increase will reduce the costs of switching to automation. Replacing manual labor by automated system is more appealing for employers, especially under the minimum wage policy, because it could mean increased productivity and reduced managerial challenges. Also, the increment in wage levels may lead to inflation in the long run. The higher labor costs in production will transfer to consumer, giving rise to cost-push inflation. Meanwhile, higher income will increase consumer spending, and thus demand and price have been driven up. Education policies continue to be rare in corporate America. This is because technology has created an expectation on workers to always be available. Certain companies such as Netflix and Google has implemented the policies of unlimited vacations. There are two main reasons of why they are doing so. First, overworked and stressed employees deserve to be rewarded with unlimited vacation, especially with those deadlines, projects, and unexpected crises. However, workers fear taking their time off, as this may cause them to lose favor with their boss and also peer pressure of others not taking time off. Second, some organizations are having a difficult time attracting talented professionals. There are this case of Kronos. However, the implementation of unlimited vacation has overcome Kronos' recruitment issue. At the same time, there are three major complaints were received. The Kronos directors have given some solution to all these complaints respectively. First, individual training and support from HR is provided to managers to solve the ambiguity due to no formal policies on the unlimited vacation. Second, those employees who expect to get a cash reimbursement from the accrued vacation are compensated with other benefits. And last but not least, the informal conversation with individual long-term employees who are dissatisfied or disgruntled with the unlimited vacation enjoyed by new employees are conducted, because they feel like it is unfair for the new employees to enjoy as much unlimited vacation as they could.
Chapter 11, Question 15. What are the pros and cons of unlimited vacation policies for both employee and for organization? So let's begin with the pros for employees. First of all, it reduces employee stress and possibility of burnout. The unlimited vacation policies can help employees to take time off as needed and create an environment where employees feel empowered to manage their own work-life balance. For instance, with no set vacation days to use up, employees don't have to rush their time off at the end of the year. This flexibility makes work less stressful, reducing the risk of burnout. Secondly, empowerment and trust by the organization. The unlimited vacation policy means that the organization shows that they trust employees to manage their own time. There's belief that the employees are responsible enough to decide when do they need to take a break from work. It also shows empowerment as employees were given the freedom to take as much time off as they need, making them in control of their work-life balance, which can lead to a higher job satisfaction. So as for the cons for employees, the feeling of guilt to the employee might feel uneasy and guilty about taking time off, especially if their co-worker or bosses don't take time off themselves. This can make them feel like they always need to be at work, which defeat the purpose of having time off policies in the first place. The idea of the employee should feel comfortable in using their time off, but the pressure to be available can make them hesitant to do so. And for a second point, inequality among the co-workers. From the complaint that happened at Kronos, employees who have been at a company for a long time might feel it's unfair if new hires get the same vacation policies right away, even though they haven't worked there as long. This can create a sense of inequality where the long-term employees feel like they have earned more vacation time, leading to a feeling of resentment. So what are the pros for the organization? First of all, it helps company attract talented professionals. Company that offers unlimited vacation policies to their employee will gain an extra edge on recruiting talented professionals other than the company with normal vacation benefits. It makes the job more appealing because employees can take as much time off as they need, which can help them relax and avoid burnout. For example, after implementing a similar policy, Kronos found recruiting talented professionals not as challenging as it was without such policy. So secondly, is improve employee motivation and morale. When employees have control over their time off, they are likely to feel happier and motivated at work. This leads to them staying with the company longer and more likely to work harder and do their best. So what are the cons for the organization? So first of all, in the management term, some managers complain because there was no clear vacation policies. They was worried that employees might take time too much and they would have to deal with the problem like scheduling conflicts and figuring out who would cover the work when someone is on vacation. This made the manager feel unsure and stressful. And the second one is the imbalance caused by the policy. Some employee might take too much time off while others might feel guilty about taking any time off at all. This creates an imbalance where some use the policy too much and others don't use it enough. Question 16. Why do you think some companies are moving to unlimited vacation policies? Is it feasible in the small companies? Discuss. So why are companies moving to unlimited vacation policy? First of all, it gives the company competitive edge in the job market. The job market has become more competitive not only for those who are seeking jobs, but also for the organization who are seeking for talented professionals. By changing from a basic vacation policies to unlimited vacation policies, organizations are able to offer an attractive perk for the potential employees. The policies would caught talented professional attention as it signals that the companies value employees' well-being and their work-life balance. So secondly, the productivity increase in the company. Basic vacation policies usually come with limits, making employees feel like they need to save their days or feel guilty about taking time off. As a result, employees may push through fatigue, leading to burnout and decrease in motivation. With unlimited vacation policy, employees have the freedom to take time off whenever they need it. When employees can take time off as needed, they are able to come back to work feeling refreshed and ready to give their best effort. They are most likely to be more concentrated and perform their tasks more efficiently. Employees feel good about their well-being and the company benefits from their increasement of the productivity. So, is it feasible in the small companies? Personally, it is not feasible for small company to implement unlimited vacation policy, as small companies usually consist of a small team. In small team, one person being out can impact the business more than it would be in the larger company. It will affect the productivity of the company, as small companies may find it harder to cover for employees taking time off. In addition, employees in smaller business may feel uncomfortable taking extended time off because their absence will be more noticeable. Managers in small companies must be able to compensate the unavailability of some employee due to their unlimited vacation policies.
Chapter 11, question number 17. What impact might manager or team leaders have on whether the employees actually take advantage of an unlimited vacation policy? The first one, encouragement from team leader or manager. Some employees may feel guilty to take the advantage of the policy. Manager need to always encourage time off. Managers can take time off regularly and encourage their teams to do the same. The second one is creating a good team culture and team planning. Managers are responsible on creating a good team culture among the employees. One concern many employees have the unlimited vacation policies is managing their works. Managers can solve this concern by planning well ahead and ensuring that works are distributed evenly across the team. Chapter 11, question 18. Do you think there might be a generational differences in how employees feel about unlimited vacation? First, I'm going to explain about the generational differences in the workplace. Generational divides influence employees' experience, mindset, and attitude towards various workplace policies, including unlimited vacation. Now, I will explain to you unlimited vacation versus traditional models. First, unlimited vacation allows employees to take as much time off as needed with approval, contrasting with traditional models that offer a set number of vacation days annually, some of which could be carried over. Traditional models created a perception of vacation days as an employee right, with some saving up unused days for later years. And the challenges with unlimited vacation. Despite its appeal, the unlimited vacation model often results in employees taking fewer vacation days because there is no clear minimum or set entitlement. Last one, I will explain to you generational response. First, older employees who are accustomed to the traditional model are more likely to oppose unlimited vacation, feeling insecure about the loss of guaranteed days and accumulated time off. And the younger employees who may have limited experience with the traditional model tend to embrace unlimited vacation, viewing it as a positive change and a sign of trust from employers.
From now on, I will go through chapter 11, question 19, with a question of how might unlimited vacation affect employees' motivation. First one is based on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. According to the Maslow, people are motivated to fulfill a hierarchy of needs from basic physiological needs to self-actualization. Unlimited vacation can contribute to the higher levels of hierarchies such as esteem needs and self-actualization. By offering flexibility, this policy signals that the organization values employee well-being and autonomy, which can motivate employees to perform better. However, if the policy is poorly implemented and employees feel uncertain about when or how much time they can take off, it might fail to meet these needs and cause stress or dissatisfaction. The second is based on Harbaug's two-factor theory. Harbaug's theory identifies motivators and hygiene factors. A limited vacation can serve as a hygiene factor that reduces dissatisfaction by addressing work-life balance concerns. However, on its own, it might not act as a strong motivator unless accompanied by intrinsic factors like meaningful work and recognition. If the policy creates ambiguity or if taking time off is implicitly discouraged. It could even lead to dissatisfaction, undermining motivation. This, the third is based on goal setting theory. The goal setting theory posits that clear, challenging, and attaining goals enhance motivation. Unlimited vacation could conflict with this principle if it creates ambiguity around expectations. Employees may feel uncertain about how much vacation is acceptable or worried that taking too much time off might negatively impact their performance evaluation. Clear communication about goals and performance metrics is crucial to ensure the policy enhances rather than diminish motivation. The last, not least, is based on expectancy theory. Expectancy theory states that motivation is influenced by the belief that efforts will lead to performance will lead to rewards, and the rewards are valued, valued. Unlimited vacation might motivate employees if they perceive it as a valued reward for their contributions. However, if employees believe that using the benefit could harm their standing, their motivation might decrease. Transparent policies and consistent managerial support are critical to reinforcing positive outcomes.